Go away. I'm sleeping. I've woken up from my 8,000-year slumber, and I'm not happy about it. But I already pressed the go live button, so I guess I gotta go through. We gotta come through. We gotta lock in. Hello, everybody. Hello, it is me. I am back. I am actually streaming this week. Somehow. But hello, everybody. It is me. It is her queenship, Lilith, the spectral lot bunny, coming at you today, feeling pretty under the weather. I am sorry to say. I apologize if I'm a bit quiet and a bit brain foggy today. I don't know what the hell happened. I had a big thing of hot pot the other night. I ate a whole lot and I felt a bit pregnant after. And then the next day, my stomach was hurting a lot and I was like, maybe I just ate too much, or maybe I didn't cook the meat enough and something happened. And I still just these past few days have been feeling very bloated and achy and all sorts of other yucky things. And then I realized, I'm like, oh, okay, I know what this is. This is that thing that happens to me and many, many other people on the planet once a month, where our body decides to contract in on itself and hurt us because we are not bearing a child. Oh, thank you for the soup. I appreciate that so much. Yum, 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 yum. And cookies. Thank you for the cookie delivery. My goodness. All right, this is making me feel better, all these snacks. So thank you for that. So yeah, I'm feeling a little icky today, but I still wanted to be able to stream and hang out and chill for a little bit because I'm not going to be able to stream much this week. And I just, I still had the itch today, even so. So I am here, and it's going to be a chill time. But hello, everybody. How are we all doing today? Hi, hi, hi. Hello, Trick Proof, and thank you so much for the resub at 8 months. Thank you for your support. I appreciate that so much. Hello, it's Aurora. Hello, Dr. Karate. Hello, Cast Iron Whiskey. Hello, Blue Soul Azula. Hello, Tentalites. Hello, Lurkers. Hello, everybody. How are we all doing today? Is everybody feeling a little bit better than I am? Everybody in for a good week? For 1,000 years I lay dormant. Who disturbs my slumber? Oh, hey, Lilith. You know what? You know what, Blue Soul? Finish that thought. I want to hear the rest of that. Tell me what you have to say. It sounds like we're cut from the same cloth, and I want to hear it. No need to silence yourself with your slumber, which has been disturbed. For my slumber has been disturbed by myself. Doing well, blowing up stuff in Fallout New Vegas. Ooh, that sounds fun. That sounds like a good way to spend a Tuesday. I want to blow stuff up, but like in real life right now, but I also don't really want to leave my bed. So I have a bit of a conundrum right now. I have a cabbage roll casserole if you want some of that. Ooh, more food offerings? Thank you. I've always wanted to try a cabbage roll. Those look really interesting. My dad told me they're supposed to be really good. It's like you take a cabbage and you just fill it up with like meat and vegetables, maybe some rice in there. Good stuff. SMH wrapped in a blankie, she ain't even dressed. Yeah, I couldn't even bring myself to take off my PJs today, and I have to go the low waist shorts right now because I want to be able to have my bloated tummy hang out, and it's not a comfortable situation. I'm achy. I made sure to take some ibuprofen before this so I could feel a little more comfortable. But yeah, so I think what today is gonna be, I also just like, when it's that time of the month, I lose a lot of like focus that I have, especially when I'm playing games. So I didn't think I would be able to have the focus to play like a story-driven game today or anything that has a ton of dialogue. So today's just gonna be like a chill, play fruit stacking game, talk, one of those kind of things. We'll put on the lo-fi jams. We haven't had one of those in a couple of weeks, and I really enjoy those. I hope you guys enjoy them too, but I feel like that's really all I have the energy for tonight. But it's still gonna be a good night. It's still gonna be fun and relaxing, and I hope that I'm able to set up a nice little vibe for you guys tonight on this lovely, lovely Tuesday. Well, I got some brownies if you want some, by the way. Oh, I will never turn down a brownie. I'd love a brownie right now. When was the last time I even had a brownie? I don't even know. But thank you. I would love a brownie. Nothing better than to spend a Tuesday raining dynamite on giant ants. No better way to spend it. I agree actually. So I just did a casserole because it's easier and I'm lazy. I love those types of meals where you just throw a bunch of fucking things into a pot and you put it in the oven and then you pull it out a couple hours later and it's delicious. That's the best kind of stuff. I want to start making more meals where I just get like some vegetables and some like root vegetables too, some potatoes, and put them on like a baking sheet and cover them in like olive oil and spices, and just pop them in the oven and roast them and eat that.
I entertain my parents, so I'll be lurking-ish but have a relaxing stream.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you, and thank you for the 500 biddies. Enjoy the night with your parents. Good luck entertaining them. I hope that they're very easily entertained people. Just pop out. What's the old people version of Cocomelon? I don't know, Days of Our Lives. Pop that on and they'll be fine. And they'll be fine. But have a good night and thank you. Lurk away. It's Tuesday, innit? Yeah, it's Tuesday. It's Tuesday, but it feels like it's further into the week. It already feels like it's been a really long week. I don't know, it's been a weird past few days because on top of like the physical problems of it all, I've also just been feeling like so existential these past few days. And that's always fun. It's always fun getting a little bit brainwormy. I wanted to stream yesterday, but then I was just like, I don't think I can bring myself to turn Lilith on today. And sometimes you just have those days. But today, I was able to find some energy to turn Lilith on. Please don't clip that. I just realized what I said. Please don't. I didn't mean it like that. And hello, Craig's Critique. Welcome. Good to see you. Pop NCIS on. That'll do the trick. NCIS. Yeah, no, put on any procedural. Like NCIS, Criminal Minds, an HGTV show. Just put on the Property Brothers. Put that on and they'll be fine. Sheepan recipes are great. I have a few go-tos. You know, we're gonna get more into that later. Put a pin in that, Cast Iron. Put a pin in that, because that's something I want to bring up later in the stream when we get into our chit-chat with the game. Because I have a lot of things to say about food today. Boy, do I have a lot. I feel like I always have a lot of things to say about food on stream, but food is universal. Everybody loves talking about food. It's a fact. It's a fact. I do that mostly with soup, and it usually turns out good, a leftover stew. Ooh, have you ever had my favorite recipe, the one-day blinding stew? I still need to find out what all the ingredients are in that, but chat won't let me for some reason. I don't get why you guys are always trying to hold me back. That's not fair. But yeah, sometimes you just need to throw just a bunch of shit in a pot or a pan, stick it in the oven, or put it over the fire. And then you got a good meal. You call it a harvest meal or a hobbit meal. There's this one ASMR YouTuber I really like watching, and I love watching videos where she just prepares her meals for the day for her and her partner. And she does this one thing where it's like for breakfast, she'll just take a huge smattering of different things, and her partner calls it hobbit meals. And it's so cute. It's so adorable. It's so wholesome. And the food always looks good too. So I need to start doing that more, but we'll talk more on that later. Trust me, this will be important later. And hello, Tavok, welcome. I dropped in to say hi before going to the store, and now I'm wondering what I missed. All you missed was brain rot, to be honest, which is what most of my streams are, especially during the chatting portion. But welcome. I hope you find what you need at the store. Stop with the blinding stew obsession. I will not. I will never stop with my blinding stew obsession. I will not sleep until I try it. And there's nothing any of you guys can do to stop me. What are you gonna do? Put me in a paper box and set me out to sea? I'll just make a stew out of the things I find in the sea. I'll make it work. I'll come back with gills. Throw me to the wolves and I shall return leading the pack. You can't do shit. I found some time to turn Lilith on. That's another thing about my brain being foggy, is I really don't, I really don't process what I'm saying. I really don't. Oh, Fluffy! Hello! Welcome, and thank you so much for the gifted tier 1 sub to Tavok. Thank you. Thank you for your support, and enjoy your emotes, Tavok. Thank you. Did you only gift that because he's trying to stop me from having the blinding stew? I sense ulterior motives. Now, I may be dumb, but I am perceptive. I'm a detective. I notice these things. Can I ask you to not try the stew because I worry about my bun and I don't want her to injure herself for a bit? I'm not gonna get injured. What's the worst that could happen? The stew only makes you go blind for 1 day. The worst that happens is I don't see for 24 hours, and then, oh no, I'm forced to sit in my room and do nothing. How terrible. I hate doing that. That's my least favorite thing in the world to do. I'm forced to not have to go outside and interact with people? Ah, the horror! The horror! Ooh! I'm gonna have that soup. 1 day blinding stew is very See? Now Cast Iron knows what's up. It's good, and it's not gonna hurt me. It pairs well with Benadryl, so you can have dinner with the Hat Man. Oh, I can't have dinner with the Hat Man anymore. I owe the Hat Man a lot of money. We did we may have done some light embezzlement together, and things went a little wrong, but you didn't hear that from me. Don't tell the Hat Man where I am. Allegedly. All of this is alleged, by the way. The ocean is soup, right? It's nice and salty. And I don't believe the people that say that the salt is because of the whale semen. I think it's simply not true. As long as it's not black hole... Wait, what's black hole stew? Is that like an alternate to the 1 day blinding stew? What happens when you drink the black hole stew? My heart is already a black hole, so I don't think it'll affect me that much if I'm being honest. What? You heard me. It's a void in here. And the only thing that will fill it up is 1 day blinding stew. Now we will send you to Abu Dhabi via mail. Well, you know what? Then I'll just go to Dubai and I'll steal some purses. How about that? The sea is soup if you think about it. Yeah, it's nice and salty. There's lots of fish in there. There's seaweed you can eat. Lots of nutrients, you know? You know? We know it's good for us. What you miss is a cult without its leader. No blinding stew. Yes, blinding stew for Lilith. How many times do I have to say that? Yes, blinding stew. I've eaten a lot of forbidden things, guys, and I've been fine. Do you know how many children's toys I ate? All the Play-Doh? Nothing bad has happened to me. I turned out just fine. I am okay. Everything is okay. Shit, she's onto... I'm perceptive. I pick up on these things. I can sense shit from a mile away. It's my superpower. You know, besides, like, being psychic and, being able to float and everything else, you know? And with that sentence, she jinxed herself. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. No ulterior motive for the gift sub. Too sad for scheming today. Oh no, I'm so sorry to hear that. I hope that my stream is able to make you feel a little happier. Anybody with brainworms today, I hope my stream is able to combat those. And combat them good. I'm fighting them brainworms. These brainworms don't know that I have the strongest sleeves in the whole nation. Made of iron. Slat is from Shark Tears. They cry because nobody gives them hugs. I will give the sharks a hug. I'll just make sure I don't bleed around them because I know that's the smell of blood that makes them go crazy. It's a very dense stew. I'll see myself at. Now I may be dense. Aren't you a ghost bunny? That would suggest things didn't turn out okay. I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm a happy little ghost bunny. I'm a happy little ghost. I may be stuck. My lore may include that I'm stuck in a forever purgatory because when I died, my soul was not able to move on to the afterlife for, whatever fucking reason. But then I was just like, you know what? This world is okay. It's pretty chill. I think I'm gonna stay here and make it work. So I'm fine. Things turned out just great. Absolutely nothing wrong here. Lilith, you ate all those when you were young and invincible. You're slowly joining us aged ones and will be injured from simply sleeping in a different position. Put a pin in that. Because we're going to be talking about that today. All of this, the food, the meals, the aging, it's all connected. And I'll tell you all why a little later. You'll see. Oh, you'll see. Oh, boy. Perceptive, but... Doc, why'd you put quotes around perceptive? What do you mean, quote-unquote, perceptive, bud? I'm very perceptive. I'm really good at picking up on shit. I genuinely think it's a superpower of mine. I can sense when a person is full of shit from a mile away. I can sense when they're genuine. I'm actually really good at that. Ask my friends. They know. It's why I've gotten to where I am today. It's also why I don't interact with, a lot of other people and have bad anxiety. But that's beside the point. I'm a perceptive bud. It's always the quiet ones that are the most perceptive. I hope you fight the brainworms better than RFK Jr. did. You mean icon, legend, and star RFK Jr.? Every time I see a video of him, I'm just like... Everybody needs to watch Grey Gardens, just as a very important viewing. If you watch Grey Gardens, then you'll learn just a lot more about that family in general, and things will all start to make a lot more sense. If you take anything away from that, watch the movie Grey Gardens. It is a very interesting, entertaining watch. And your perspective may shift a little bit. The brainworms, are they connected too? Yeah, kind of. They kind of are, actually, now that I think about it. They're probably a little bit connected in there. You'll see. It's all a matter of timing. You'll all learn in due time, but you're not ready yet. You're simply not ready yet. I assume the smell would be a part of it. Maybe. Lilith walking around like, you need a poo. I don't always have poo on the brain. Only sometimes. Most of the time it's when I'm streaming, but it's because you guys bring it out of me. Oh, I get it, because smelling bullshit. Sorry, it took me a minute. To connect that. Again, my brain is not turned on today. It is very not turned on. I spent most of yesterday just sleeping and getting angry at mini games in the Hamtaro GBA games. But I really wanted the high score in that one sticky note game at Funland, and I was having trouble getting the high scores because they drop the time boosters really quickly, and it's hard to get to them in time. Phrasing. No! I just keep giving you guys reasons to clip me today, and it's very unintentional. I'm sorry. Don't clip me. No, don't clip me. Ooh. We're prune juice? Yeah, you guys all smell like a big thing of prune juice. If we're all talking about getting older, all of us smell a little bit like prunes. We're all at the senior center right now. It's all connected though. Don't you worry. But yeah, there's unfortunately not going to be too many streams this week because tomorrow I'll be busy, Friday I'll be busy, There'll probably be at least one day over the weekend that'll be busy. But fear not, because at the very least, on Thursday, I will be making an appearance on Libra's channel again, and that's going to be really fun. So everybody at 9 o'clock EST, 8 o'clock Central Time, I will be on Libra Historia's channel. We are going to be talking about horror once again. The Harpy Horror Coven is finally back. I'm so excited. It's going to be a good time. It's been a while since I've had a fun old chat with Bibra. That wasn't like a texting conversation. And it's going to be nice, so I hope you guys join us for that. It's going to be a really good time. I still need to ask what exactly in horror we're going to be talking about. I think this is going to be a bit more of like a structured talk. Like there's going to be, I guess more like detailed talking points, I guess, and it's not just going to be us yapping. I mean, it will be us yapping, but there will be a little more organization to it. But it's going to be a really, really fun time, so I'm very excited about that. So I hope you guys are as well. That's going to be on Bieber's channel, though. I don't think I'll be streaming from my end. So, yeah, 9 Eastern, 8 Central. Not sure what all the other time zones are going to be at that time. But I'm sure you can figure it out with a Google search. So yeah, looking forward to that. I'm really, really excited. I love being able to talk to Bibra, especially about horror. We talk about horror a lot, but it's really fun to be able to do it in like the streaming format and being able to have everybody chat along and have my community and Bibra's community be able to connect too. Have a little bit of crossover there. It's a good time. It'll be like just a fun little girl talk, just a fun little kiki session, you know. A good ass time. But what have you guys been up to this week? Anything interesting happening with y'all? Did any of you guys do anything fun over the weekend? I had a lot of food, which is probably why my stomach has been hurting a little bit today. I had a big ass hot pot and Korean barbecue on Saturday, which was really fun. My best friend treated me, which was a really nice time for my birthday. And then we went back to her place, so we watched a horror movie, and her husband got me a cake, which was really sweet. So that was a nice time. And then on Sunday, I ate some Thai food. And then I saw some stand-up, which is usually not my thing. I'm usually not a big stand-up fan, but this was a good time because these were like professionals. So that was pretty fun. And then yesterday, I pretty much slept all day because I seriously needed a rot day. I'm a person who really, really needs my rot days, especially after a lot of time with a lot of activity. That's just the kind of person that I am. Rot days are the true introvert's dream, so I'm happy I was able to have that, but today it was back to work, back to usual. I still need to set up my Shure mic really badly. I know I need to do that, but I'm scared. Anytime I get a new piece of technology, I'm always afraid to set it up, because I'm always like, what if I break it? What if it doesn't work? What if my mic stand isn't gonna be able to hold it up and it's too heavy? What if I have all these problems? What if it's a dud? But I just need to gain the courage to be able to do that. So I'll set that up soon, and we will finally have some really, really nice mic quality on stream. I mean, this mic quality is already pretty good, but now it's going to be even nicer because we're going to have that podcast quality format, baby. Sure, SM7B. Thank you, Papa Buns, for that. So that's exciting. And also next week, I'll hopefully be able to have more streams. Bibra and I are planning to have another little collabby of sorts where on my stream, I'm going to be playing Spooky's Jump Scare Mansion, and Bibra is just going to be chatting along with me, helping me out, watching me, probably trying to throw me off guard, mess with me, throw eggs at me. You know the drill. You know how me and my VTuber sister work. Oh, happy belated birthday. Thank you so much. Thank you, Blue Soul. This has been one of the nicest birthdays I've had in a while. I've seen a lot of just genuine generosity from everybody, from my friends to my family to all of you guys. It's been really, really great. Hey. Yeah, that's probably what you're going to expect from the spooky stream. Lots of eggs. Cuz I know Bibra is going to encourage you guys to throw eggs at me. That's just how she works. But I will have my revenge. I'm gonna find my own special way of being able to throw things at her stream and get you guys to do it too. There will be a way. Oh, and thank you for the hydrate and the posture check. Definitely need to do that. I made sure to stretch before stream today. Don't you guys worry. Ooh, my back cracked at that one. Nice. I've been waiting for my back to crack all day. That's a very important thing to do as you become aged, is to remember to stretch every day. Because your body will become very stiff and there's not really anything that you could do about it. But yeah, besides the obvious signs of physically aging, yeah, been a nice birthday, so thank you. I started changing my office and guest room, built some minis, read some manga, and watched the original Godzilla movie in the theater. Ooh, that sounds like a really nice, relaxing way to spend your weekend. I'm glad that you've been doing your projects and changing your office and doing all the things that I actually need to be doing, like setting up my new microphone and amongst other things. Prefer lie-down comedy? Ha ha ha, very funny. And yes, I do. I do, because at least when people are telling jokes at me while I'm lying down, I can be in a more comfortable position. Good one there. Real funny. You know what? You know what? You should be a stand-up comedian. Or, you know what? You should be a lie-down comedian, Mr. Funny Person. Lilith, hello, Alway Alex. Welcome, welcome. Good to see ya. Hope you're having a good night. Gotta throw eggs until we can throw biddies. That's another thing that I need to do. I need to set that up as well. I'm sorry, everybody. If there's one thing you should know about me, I'm a bit of a chronic procrastinator. I have all these things that I know I should be doing, and I'm just like, I'll do that tomorrow. And then I just don't. Maybe it's all part of being a Taurus. I don't know. Maybe it's probably just me being lazy. Stretch those hamstrings, goddammit. I will! I'm trying. I've been doing a lot of walking these past few days, so that's some form of exercise at least. But it's more about, you know, stretching the back and all that. That's what becomes more important as you get older. Sniffa? No, nobody's doing any sniffing. Nobody's doing any sniffing, but hello, Shock Trooper. Welcome, welcome. Good to see you. Wait, why am I getting the 10 squat punishment? I just said I exercised and walked, but fine. Fine, but Chad has to do it all with me. Ugh. My abdominal area hurts too much for this, you know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. I did the punishment. Did I even say anything mean about myself? I don't think so. Ugh, this is unfair. Well, some of you better have done that too. And happy belated birthday. Thank you so much. Thank you, I appreciate that. I need someone to come over to help me set up the office. I keep getting distracted. That's my thing. I get distracted too. It's like the worst thing that would happen was like, when I moved out of my parents' house and I was packing up all of my things that I thought I would need, I was basically looking through, you know, like my entire childhood bedroom. And the worst part is when you get distracted by something that like you had when you were a child that you hadn't like touched in years and had just been collecting dust. Like maybe it's an old game system, maybe it's an old yearbook, but then you pick it up and then you just start like browsing through it, and then next thing you know, an hour has gone by and you've barely packed or you've barely cleaned. It's such a huge problem. That's why I don't like doing those things, because I have the distraction problem too. I'm just like, ooh, Game Boy Color. Let me see what old games I have, and then I just play that for a while. And yeah, I feel you. I feel you there. Are you feeling any better? I'm feeling all right. I'm chilling. I feel a little achy, but I still felt like streaming today, so I'm doing my best. The legs are what fuck up your back. All that shit is dumb. I hate anatomy. I hate anatomy too. Why do I even need this body? Just put me in just put my brain in a robot body so I don't need to feel aches and pains anymore. That would be nice. That would be really nice. You said you're a procrastinator. I am, but it's maybe it's due to finding out later in life that I probably have ADHD, but it's very easy to procrastinate and put things off because you just... The worst part of it all, though, is when you finally do the task
and you realize it only took you like 5 minutes. Sometimes you think a task is going to be really daunting and it's going to take you a long time to set it up, and then it's done, and then it's like, oh, okay, that was it? Cool. I'm gonna go play video games. Hi, Lilith. Hello, Kitsune Nate Senpai. Welcome. Good to see you. Welcome, Doro. I never got a yearbook. It's fine. You look at a yearbook at a few times in your life. The only yearbook that's even entertaining for me to look through anymore and that doesn't make me completely cringe is my elementary school yearbook. But that's because, when I had finally graduated elementary school, was entering middle school, me and one of my friends went through our entire yearbook and we wrote a bunch of little notes about all the people in our grade. And I tried my best to be nice, but this friend that I had, I loved her so much. But she was a little nutty, and together her and I wrote some things worthy of being on the Bravo channel. Things that the Beverly Hills housewives would say to each other. Oh Lord, it is very interesting looking back at some of those notes and being like, oh my goodness, we were such hateful little 6th graders. But it's all really funny though. It's very funny to look back on. Lilith 3.0 is gonna be a robot. I didn't say anything yet. Can neither confirm nor deny. Procrastinators unite. On second thoughts. Procrastinators meeting, unite. You guys want to do it tomorrow instead? There's a new episode of my favorite TV show on tonight, and I gotta feed my cat. Y'all want to do this tomorrow instead? I got a big project coming up. It's just so easy. It's very easy. That episode of SpongeBob where he completely procrastinates writing his essay and he only writes down like the after like an hour. That's so me. That's so me. I was the type of person where at school I would always save things till the very last minute. Every essay I wrote, every project that would take a couple of weeks to turn in, I would just always save it until the last day, and I don't know why, but I just did, and I turned out fine. It was all okay. So what? I wasn't the most studious kid at school. I did fine. I did the projects and the subjects I cared about at least. Lilith 3.0 is going to be so advanced, our brains will just view it as looking like 1.0. Yeah, actually, how do you guys know you're not looking at 3.0 right now, actually? This could be Lilith 3.0, and it can be so advanced that you guys wouldn't be able to comprehend it, so all you can see is just this. That this is all you can see. That's right. Lilith 3.0 happened. I'm sorry I didn't have a debut or anything. I just, I procrastinated. I wanted to do the debut, but I procrastinated and just didn't end up doing it. I'm sorry. I can't change who I am. What I learned in boating school is blankety blank. Oh god, I would have done terrible in driving school. Oh whoa. Indeed. That's why I don't have a license. However, since you guys were so generous this year for this month, yes, this year, but this month in particular for my birthday and everything, I was looking at what I've made up in Twitch revenue this month, and I'm just like, oh, I could get a VTuber model with that. So when that clears next month, I'm honestly really crossing my fingers that maybe it can actually finally happen. Of course, no guarantees because, life happens, but I'm really, really hoping that it can happen. But yes, thank you guys so much for all of that. It was super helpful and generous, and I'm really hoping that it'll be able to result in 2.0, who will not look like Lilith 1.0. You guys will be able to comprehend. Yeah, actually, you know what? This is Lilith 3.0. The drink model is 3.0. Surprise. Debut day. Woohoo! Yay! I don't have anything else to present to you all today. I did, however, commission a new art piece this morning, though, so that's another thing to look forward to. I was very excited. I hadn't commissioned an art piece in a very long time. So that's another thing that was thanks to all the generosity on my birthday. So thank you guys for that. I'm very excited for you guys to see that once it's ready. I'm so bad at keeping secrets when it comes to like VTubing stuff. It's like I know that it would probably more effective. It would probably be more effective if I just like surprised you guys one day, just being like, boom, art, here you go, new thing. But then I'm just like, the second that I commission an art piece on stream, I'm just like, guess what I did today? You all need to know. But I just get so excited. I can't be one of those VTubers that just like doesn't show off all of the behind the scenes things before they're able to finally release it. So that's why like once 2.0 finally starts happening, it's gonna be so hard for me to like not give you guys updates every like 2 days. When's Lilith 6.9 though? Never. Banned. No. That is not happening ever. But if you guys are lucky, there might just be a Lilith 4.20 model. Because I think that would be more on brand for me. 2.0 will be poggers, but make sure you have your needs covered first. Thank you. Yeah, unfortunately the needs do have to come first. Oof, caught myself there. Almost caught myself saying the nudes come first, but no. Not that kind of stream. Nuh-uh. The needs come first, but with any luck at all, 2.0 will happen soon. Ish. I'm more interested in Lilith 4.2.0. Me too. That's what I would be more interested in. There will never be a Lilith 6.9 model because I'm not trying to give off that impression. But 4.2.0, that's no secret. I will always give off that impression because that is me. The nudes come first for sure. Yeah, maybe for gooners. Oy, so many Freudian slips today. My goodness. Nudes, I could go for some udon. Yeah, oh no. If we're talking noodles, the noodles will always come first. Those nudes will always come first, actually. Well, that was a way for Lilith to say she's collabing with Melody. Oh, God. Time to pivot, everybody. Time to pivot. Because the say-so thing was working so well. Honestly, a gaming collab with Melody would be fun. Or even, like, being on her podcast would be fun. But maybe not on her alternate job. I keep hearing knees, lol, instead of needs. Needs. That might be due to my lisp, actually. Some of those words with lots of D's and S's can be hard. I've come a long way with my lisp, but it does still come out every now and then. And that does sometimes become a problem when I'm narrating audiobooks. And I have to do a lot of retakes with words that have D followed by an S. I know. I know it's all in good jest here. Smellity and Smillith. Little Smellity and Lil Shitta. The stinkiest collab ever. Let's stick to Twitch, streaming on Twitch with Melody. Yeah, I think that's what I would be more into. I'll stream on Twitch with Melody. I'll stream with any of the VShojo girls on Twitch. I think it would be a good time with them. I would probably be nervous as hell, but it would be a good time. One of these days, maybe I'll get myself on Speak of the Devil. We can manifest. Sometimes I feel like manifesting tends to happen. It's like yesterday. Yesterday I was feeling incredibly existential, and I was having one of those days where I was just like, am I on the right path? Am I doing the right thing? You know, it's so hard making money. It's like, is this what I'm happy with? Blah blah blah. You know, just all those kinds of fun questions that you have as you get older and your hormones are all out of whack. And then later in the day, my boss texted me that I got a raise at my job, and I don't feel inner peace a lot in my life. It's very hard for my brain to feel peace. But at that moment, I think that was the closest that I ever gotten to my chakras aligning. And I just went into a very meditative position, and I allowed my soul to leave my body. So maybe in some cases the universe does hear us and our calls for manifestation, and it decides to help out. So I appreciated that. I just wish it listened to me all the times in my head that I would be like, I wish I had $16 million. But you know what? I will happily take the race. That was really, really nice. So yeah, that was a good thing. And maybe we can manifest other things too. Like streaming with the Shoujo Girls. On Twitch. The answer is no, you are evil. You know what, evil and sinister girls like me, we have rights too. I mean, of course we have more wrongs. But we're allowed to nice things, even though we might be evil and sinister. Lilith went into the avatar state. I truly did. I don't know what it feels like having all of your chakras align, but I think yesterday I got pretty close. It's like I felt the stones on my back. I felt them all straighten and become just, you know, perfectly in sync with each other. I felt all of the colors. What are all the chakra colors? What are they? Come on, I know some of you people watch Naruto. What are they? Like red, orange, yellow? Colors of the rainbow. Thank you for the posture check. That'll help the chakras align. If having proper posture doesn't help the chakras align, then I don't know what will. Oh, and thank you for the hydrate too. Lilith is so evil. I am. I am evil. I am sinister. I am cunning. I am devious. I am shady. I'm horrible. I'm a fucking pig. And a sensitive little bun, but still evil. Listen, evil people are allowed to be sensitive. A lot of people are evil because they're so sensitive. Like, look at a lot of the big famous villains of the world. Some of them got mad because, you know, you called their outfit stupid or something. Like, look at Disney villains. They're villains for the pettiest reasons. And hello, Dean Metchin. Welcome. Good to see you. Hope you're having a good night. Roy G. Biv. Yeah, red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet. Are those all the chakras? Or are there some in the rainbow that aren't in the chakras? I don't know. I used to do yoga with my mom, and there was one time I was taught what all the chakras were. Yeah, I remember we were doing like a meditative pose, and the instructor was telling us what all of the different chakras meant. And I think when she got to, I don't remember what color it was, it may have been like yellow or something, she was like, this one represents sexual energy. And I kind of went out of my meditative state for a minute just to be like, what? And then she moved on. Because this was like, I don't know, this was a yoga class where I was like by far the youngest person there. It was just like me and a bunch of other moms. But you know what? Moms need to hear that too. So it's okay. It's okay. I let it slide. Hannibal Lecter was very sensitive. Right, exactly. Lots of villains are sensitive. I'm trying to think of other examples. Like, who are some other good anime villains that are known for being, like, super sensitive? There's a lot of them, I'm sure. Which one is the feet chakra? Hello, Radius. Welcome. I don't know. Probably the one that's closest to the bottom. I imagine that would be like violet, right? Why do you want to know? Who's asking? What does that matter? I don't even know if the chakras are on like particular points in your body. I think they're supposed to align with your back, but I'm not sure. I'd have to look at an image of what all the chakras are. I don't know. I'm not really well versed in that. I just liked going to yoga because it was a good way to like keep my mind focused on my body and not for the others of millions of things swimming around in my head. It's good for the mind. It's actually very good for the mind. And it was also like some form of exercise, which I felt like was important for me. Asking for a friend? Sure. Mm-hmm. That's gotta be true. I'm sure your friend would really like to know. I've never watched Naruto. I was an anime late bloomer. Death Note, Steins Gate, Attack on Titan, One Punch Man were my proper lead-in to my anime journey. I have not watched Naruto either, so it is okay. But you guys know I haven't watched a lot of the long-running shonen. It's just not really my thing. But, yeah.
There once was
I know
a woman
chakras are in it, though.
whose bum rests in some wine that she
Mhm.
filleth. She's a sassy tuba. She don't play the tuba, and on stream she always will killeth.
Hey, actually kind of spitting, though. Fluffy, when's the rap career starting? That was really good. And thank you so much for the 100 biddies. Thank you. There once was a bunny named Lilith, whose bun rests in some wine that she filleth. She's a sassy VTuba. She don't play the tuba, and on stream, she always will killeth. Bars. Honest to God, bars. The only rapper that Eminem was afraid to diss, I may add. But I love that. That was so cute. Thank you. And hello, Jacob. Welcome. Don't tell me you're sick now, too. I can't believe I did this to you. Yeah, Jacob. Yeah. Why the fuck did you give me PMS syndrome? Why the fuck did you give me PMS symptoms? This is your fault. Thanks a lot. I can't believe we're in sync. They say that tends to happen with your friends. But thanks. This is your fault. But I hope you're feeling better, though. And also, if your sickness keeps up, I keep saying this, go to the doctor. Take care of yourself. But it's good to see you. Welcome on in. Wish I could keep going to yoga classes, but damn, workout classes are expensive. I know! They're so expensive, and that's why I don't do them anymore, because I can't afford the gym. And it's also annoying when you want to cancel a gym membership and they make it fucking next to impossible. And the only way that you can cancel is if you call them and you stay on the line for like 40 hours. It's not fun. This place that I went to with my mom, this was like purely a yoga place. Like all they did there was like yoga classes, ranging from like simple ones to advanced ones. The ones that I like doing the most were like the restorative yoga classes, where you would stay in a position for like 15 minutes, and they were always really calming, and they would just play like, you know, fun ambient music, and you would just fucking chill. It was a good time. Yoga was helpful though, because now I can actually touch my toes, and that's really nice. And it does make you feel more calm. But there's also, like, I'm sure YouTube classes and other online yoga classes that you can take. That's what my mom did during the pandemic, was she took a lot of online yoga classes. Of course, it's not the same as, like, being at the physical yoga class, but, like, I don't know, you could set up something nice, put some candles in your room, get a nice yoga mat. But I feel ya. I would like to go to some more classes at the gym, but I'm just like, that's another expense. You seem more like 98 degrees. No, my back is straight. My back is straight. I may not be straight, but my back is. Although it's not while I'm in this in this wine glass. Posture is not the best in this wine glass. Maybe that's why my back is always hurting. There's no lumbar support in this thing. Well, Eminem's character in 8 Mile was called B-Rabbit. I still don't think he stands a chance. I think Fluffy's the better rapper. Personally. You can't beat Lilith being... you can't beat... Wait. Gotta reread that. You can't beat whose bum rests in some wine that she filleth. You can't beat that. I now want to drink that wine. You can't afford it. My butt has been aging in that wine.
for 8,000 years. Do you know how expensive it is? Actually, you know what? It's priceless. It's not for sale. Couldn't handle it. It's mine, Doro. Move over, gamer girl bathwater. The next big thing is VTuber butt wine. Priceless VTuber butt wine. You know what? It doesn't belong on anybody's shelves. It belongs in a museum! Next to the Mona Lisa. You could probably never put a full bottle of wine in a museum, even if it's like a famous full bottle of wine that's aged for tens of thousands of years, because somebody will break in to steal it and drink it. Because that's just kind of how humans are. Oh, Fluffy, thank you so much for the gifted tier 1 sub to Desine. Thank you, thank you. Thank you so much for the support and enjoy your emos, Desine. And welcome on in. Good to see you. Came into butt wine. I'm gonna go out and come back in and just try this again. Butt wine, 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 butt wine. I could do this all day. Butt wine, butt wine, butt wine. You will not escape that. But it's fine because you can't drink the butt wine because it's priceless. It's priceless. And you will contract an ancient disease if you try to drink it too. That's something I probably should have mentioned beforehand as well. But it still beats Gamer Girl bathwater. You can keep that wine no problem at all. Wait, what do you mean you don't want my priceless wine now? Now that you don't want it, now I'm a little offended. I just told you it's priceless. All right. I guess you don't want to contract the ancient disease. The Pharaoh's curse. It's still butt wine. This clearly is a normal occurrence here. Welcome to a Lilith stream. Yeah, unfortunately this is a normal occurrence here. I'm sorry to say. Please don't be scared away. I promise I'm normal. I promise this head always has normal thoughts happening in here. This is the most very interesting conversation that I have ever heard. I mean, where else on Twitch can you find content like this? You may have big VTubers holding the coolest events out there, VTubers having 3D concerts, VTubers having outfit reveals, VTubers signing things to bring to conventions. Yeah, sure, there's all that cool stuff. VTubers having merch drops. But where else can you find a VTuber who talks about her vintage butt wine that's not for sale? Nowhere else. You can't find this anywhere else. Nowhere else but on Lilith's stream. That's what I bring to the table. That's what sets me apart from the others. And that's why you keep coming back. So, like, you know you're welcome. Kudos to me, Mama, for spilling. You heard me. Fine. No ancient disease for you, then. I guess you'll just have to live the rest of your life being, like, healthy or something. I don't know. That sounds pretty boring to me. My people will be there to pick up the diseased wine. Thanks. Oh, I should also mention the bottle is cursed too. So, if you touch it with your bare hands, you are going to have a very malevolent spirit attached to you. It's gonna follow you everywhere you go, even into the bathroom. It's gonna watch you pee. It's gonna watch you shower. It is going to judge you on how stinky your shits are. So just, you know, be aware. Just be aware.
2 toots for the Lilith wine. Why not 3 toots? Just your average everyday Lilith. Yeah, just your average everyday Lilith stream. Normal is overrated. Normal is just another setting on a washing machine. Please don't throw eggs at me for that. Please don't. But I agree, normal is overrated. Be crazy. Be yourself. Be as insane as possible. Don't fear judgment. Don't fear what other people are gonna think of your ass wine. Just, you know, go through with it. Commit. Man, we are just running towards an off Twitch stream with Melody. Off Twitch stream with Melody. Nothing sexual happens, I just make her drink the wine. And I ask her what she's catching notes of. And hello, Limmy-chan, welcome, welcome, good to see you. I come back, but not for the butt wine. Come for the butt wine, stay for the vibes. Is Lilith the malevolent spirit? You're just gonna have to see. You're just gonna have to see when you touch the glass with your bare ass hands. A very malevolent spirit attached to me. Haha, Lilith, I already have depression. I have that malevolent spirit too. I promise, although this one is annoying, it's a lot more whimsical and fun. So like a cat, basically. You basically have a cat, it's just, you know, it's not as cute. It will haunt your dreams every night. It will give you sleep paralysis. The Queenie demands more toots. Yeah, I command more fart bit redeems. I need the vengeful ass wine bottle spirit to scrub my back for me in the shower. This works out perfectly, thanks. It will scrub your back, but careful of the warts that might happen after.
Today, Satan. Not today.
Not today, Satan. Not fucking today. That's how the malevolent spirit sounds. After it smells your stinkies, by the way. It's just gonna judge you and read you for filth, and then after it washes your back, it's gonna give you lots of hives and warts, so you know. Just some things to be wary of. But the wine is just impeccable. It pairs really well with steak and fish, greens, shallots, potatoes, a nice fruity vinaigrette, all that good stuff. All that fucking good stuff. And speaking of wine, we will get into the fruit game in just a little bit. I'm gonna go take a quick bathroom break because you guys have given me a lot of hydrate redeems, but I shall be back in just a few minutes. Everybody please talk amongst yourselves and enjoy yourselves. BRB!
Okay, I have returned. Welcome, welcome back. It's fruit time. Time for some fruit. Yummy, yummy. Wait, is the game? Alright, let's get the game up. That would be important. Okay, I missed this girl. Change category. Oh, I'm so shaky that I can't stop shaking today. Alright, and of course, this would not be a relaxing fruit stacking stream without some relaxing ass lo-fi tunes. So let's get those on. Oh good, my playlist is already up. Good things. Boop. Let's turn that up a little bit. Oh yeah, that's the good stuff. Some KK Moody from Animal Crossing Lo-Fi. Let me know if the music sounds good, if you need me to turn it up or down at all. And we can chill. Big pissa indeed. Standard time limit. Ooh, there's a time limit mode now. Ooh, maybe we can get into that later if we're feeling kind of gutsy. If we feel like stressing out a little bit, we can do a time limit mode. But for now, let's start with the standard mode. You guys know the rules. We gotta stack the fruit, and we gotta make bigger fruit. But yes, how is everybody doing? So actually, you know how I told you all earlier that everything is connected, but I wouldn't tell you until later in the stream? Well now, we're gonna get into it. Oh, we're gonna get into it. This is about my question for today. You guys know I like to ask these questions during stream. So, do you guys remember, for some context, do you guys remember how last week on my birthday stream, I was talking about how for so many of these past years, I haven't truly felt older, even as I become a new age? Well, I'm taking that back. Because since becoming this new age, I actually have been starting to feel a little older. I'm not going to tell you guys what my real age is, for my own personal privacy's sake. I just like keeping that to myself. But I'm sure, the thing is, I'm not really even that old. The thing is, if I did tell you guys what my real age was, then I'm sure a lot of you would probably shake your head and be like, Lilith, you fucking drama queen. But you know, I'm not as young as I used to be, and I'm starting to feel it in my body a little bit. And I think including today, that definitely counts. But it leads to my question today, which has to do with like healthy food. I'm realizing one change I want to make this year is I really want to like make a conscious effort to like eat healthier. And yeah, I want to eat a little healthier because like, I mean, it's not really even that I eat a lot of crap or foods that are bad for you. I don't really just even get to eat much in general due to you know, financial hardships and things. But like I just, you know, I want to, when I do get to have my meals, I want to be more conscious about it. So my question is, what are some healthy meals that you guys like to make that you really, really enjoy? I would really like to know. And don't give me that smart ass answer where you're just like, what's a healthy meal? I don't know what that is. I know some of you guys. I see the food that you post in the Discord. There's a lot of very nutritious meals in there. And I know a lot of you guys go to the gym too. You've given me workout advice. So yeah. Let me know what some of your favorites are. There are some healthy meals that I really do like making. Like I was talking about earlier, I really like taking just a bunch of vegetables and like root vegetables and things and putting it on a pan, putting some oil and some spices on it, pop it in the oven, just roasting it. That's really good. But I just like, I don't know, I love bread and I love cheese, and I think those things are just probably some of the worst things for my body right now. I don't have a gluten intolerance. I do have a dairy intolerance, but
I don't know. Sometimes it's a struggle each day to figure out what to eat. That's like, what's gonna be healthy but good, but also not break my bank. Chicken wraps. Ooh, chicken wraps are really good. What do you like to put in your chicken wraps? Just like grilled chicken, maybe some avocado. Maybe that's one thing I'll do more often, is that when I get something chicken, I'll get it grilled more often than I will like breaded. Sometimes just a marinated chicken breast with some roasted veggies. Honestly, simple is best. It was so much easier for me to eat healthy, balanced meals while I was living with my parents, because my mom would always make a very conscious effort to make like a healthy, well-balanced meal for us growing up. And so there would always be a protein, a vegetable, and some sort of healthy starch on there. Like usually it was whole grain noodle or brown rice. There would always be a salad. But she would help me find fun ways to eat veggies. Like when we would get summer squash, we would turn them into like little fritters, and that would be really good. But it can be hard. You actually need to eat regularly, Miss Bunny. I know. It's hard. Sometimes it's a little hard to afford food, but, you make it work each day. But yeah, no, my parents are always telling me I'm too skinny. I'm trying to get healthier, though. I like making sheet pan dinners with sweet potato, broccoli, and chicken. Ooh, I like sweet potatoes a lot. That's another thing that my mom would do, is she would make sweet potatoes a lot with our meals. And we would find like fun ways to make the sweet potatoes. Like we would make sweet potato fries. That was always really good. Maybe it's about alternating some things in my meals too. A stir fry is always good. I need to see if I have a pan for stir frying in my apartment. My mom has an amazing wok. I don't know if I have the room in my place for a wok. But I should just do roasted veggies more often, like roasted carrots. Roasted carrots are so good. I like making bulgogi, chicken stir fry, eggs. Eggs are a great way to get protein. Whenever I see Jen, she's always like, you need to get more protein. And I'm like, you're right, Jen, I do. I'm actually going to make some tomorrow in the crock with low wheat wraps and veggie. Ooh. You know, whole grain wraps are actually pretty good. When I was at school, I really liked getting the wraps with like a spinach tortilla. Ooh, I love spinach. So maybe it's just about like, I don't know, meal prepping with the veggies that I really like. I need to eat more fruit too, because I crave sweet things a lot, but I need to have like less, chocolate and candy and more fruit. Low fat cheese. I keep telling myself that I need to make the switch to vegan cheese because my body is getting worse and worse handling that, but I just can't do it. I just can't do it. Thank you for the protein egg. It hurts. I just can't do it. Vegan cheese is so bad. Usually one I would say is good and healthy is baked lemon pepper chicken with rice and some broccoli. Ooh, lemon pepper. I don't know if I've ever tried lemon pepper or anything before. It sounds delicious, though. Ooh, somebody's blasting music loud outside. I'm not really a big broccoli fan, is the thing. There's other vegetables I like a lot more than broccoli. I love spinach. I love bok choy. Like when I got hot pot, I made sure to get a big mountain of bok choy with that. I eat a lot of kimchi too. That's good for your gut. Sometimes I make steak with mushrooms and lime rice. I love mushrooms. I need to cook a lot more with mushrooms because there's so many different delicious types of mushrooms. One of the mushrooms that I got with my Korean barbecue was like one of those really big, giant, chunky ones. and they cut them up into like thin little pieces and put them on the grill. And it was so good with sauce. Big fan. I want to get a king oyster one of these days and make something with that. Woks are good too, but regular pans work as well. Oh! Alright, maybe I'll just use a regular big pan then. I have plenty of those. Stir-fry stuff is pretty good. My mom would make a lot of stir-fries growing up. She was good at those. Chicken in the wok. Thank you guys for all these suggestions. I appreciate it. This was a question purely for my own benefit, but I'm glad to know that everybody here in chat has a good diet. Giving bun protein. Thank you for the protein! Eating anything is better than nothing. I do make sure I eat something every day at least, but I definitely need more nutrition in my diet. Sometimes my stomach hurts so much that I'm just like, do I have tapeworm? You can get Lactaid to help with dairy. We're well stocked here. I use the Lactaid, but sometimes I find that it doesn't work. Maybe I need to stop getting the fast-acting one, though. Because sometimes fast-acting stuff is a bit scammy. So maybe I'll see if I can get the slow-acting Lactaid. I used to drink that Lactaid milk when I was in college. That stuff was nasty. I'm so happy that we have so many more alternative milk options. Because I've already made the switch completely to plant milk. I don't really drink cow's milk anymore. Because it causes World War VII in my stomach. Lemon pepper's great. I want to try it. It sounds really good. My new fave is buffalo chicken burgers. Ooh, that sounds... A chicken burger's really good. You know what's really good? Like an ahi tuna burger, where it's like they kind of just lightly sear the tuna at the edge so the inside is still nice and pink and raw. And then you put some avocado on that. That's good. Usually a majority of the time I wouldn't often eat fruits, which I would want to. But if I don't eat the fruits, then I might just blend it into a smoothie. That's something I used to do a lot. A couple years ago, I was on my smoothie game. It was the summer, it was hot, and I just wanted something light and refreshing. So I would go to the supermarket and I would buy bananas, frozen strawberries, yogurt, or if they had like a vegan yogurt, I would get that. Spinach, and a little apple juice, and I would put all that in the blender. Like, one year on my birthday, I asked my dad to just get me a blender because I just wanted to make smoothies. So I'll start doing that again for sure. Although I was once told by a friend that I was having these smoothies as my meal. They were like, that's not a meal unless you put a meal replacement in there. And I was like, shut up. Let me live. It's a perfectly fine meal. A bit dry, but I always try to make a sauce for it. That's what makes all the difference in a healthy meal, is the sauce. You gotta have a good sauce with it. But if you want it to stay healthy, it's all about trying to find a way to make the sauce tasty but not too heavy. So, like, I love creamy sauces, but I know that that'll make the dish less healthy. Oh no, I make these recommendations, but I don't live up to them. I'm the same way. It's like sometimes I don't like giving advice to people. Because whenever I do give advice, it's often something that I need to follow through with myself. I am not an advice bunny. I'm a moral support bunny. But whenever I give advice, I'm just like, is this something I would actually follow? I mean, for me, I love food, but I would be careful of what I eat and how much calories there is. And then to also keep it a bit balanced, I would also just go on walks or some sort of activity like bowling or VR. That's definitely a good thing to do after a heavy meal. is to like go for a walk or something. Like after my friend and I had hot pot, we were walking back to the train, and the two of us just felt so heavy. We were like, oh, we are with child. Lactate milk is fine. I like it a lot. I don't know. There was something always kind of weird tasting about it to me. I really like oat milk, though. I like oat milk and I like cashew milk a lot. I just wish vegan cheese wasn't butt. I'm liking this egg redemption that's currently happening. Yeah, now you guys are actually trying to help me with the eggs. You're not using them to be violent for once. So thanks. I'll accept those. Moral support egg. I think it's just milk with the lactose removed. Maybe I need to try it again. Maybe they changed the formula. I also don't mind the taste of oat milk, though. It's nice and creamy. I can send you a bunch of easy recipes on Discord later. Thank you! I always love seeing the food that you guys post. Smoothies are a real refresher, especially for the summer since it's like right around the corner. There is nothing that hits more than a nice refreshing smoothie in the summertime. One that's nice and fruity. Strawberries, berries. I like to put a lot of spinach in my smoothies too, because if you put enough fruit in it and juice, it'll cover up the taste. But like your drink will also be green, so you can feel a lot healthier while you're drinking it. No! Popcorn is girl dinner and I have it all the time. That's my thing. I do often have girl dinner. And at my age, I should probably start having less girl dinner. Is it removed if they just dump the enzyme in? I never understood the science behind the lactate milk. I just remember they sold it at my school store. I am nice and fruity. I like nice and fruity. It's good to be nice and fruity. Popcorn isn't unhealthy depending on the amount of salt and oil added. Honestly, popcorn by itself without anything on it is pretty good for you. Well, maybe not good for you, but it's not unhealthy. And a little bit of coconut oil and salt, I think, is supposed to be a healthier alternative. I need to do more healthy snacking as well. Like, I need to have more fruits as snacks. Less Tato chips. So I listened to Trixie Mattel's podcast because I have a parasocial relationship with Trixie Mattel, and she's going through some like arthritic pain right now. She's only like in her 30s, and she said when she went to the doctor was like, okay, do you think you can give up gluten and dairy for like 2 weeks and see how you feel? And Trixie was like, I'm from Wisconsin. Do you know how hard of an ask that is for somebody who always needs like a block of cheddar nearby? And then she said, unfortunately, fortunately, it has been making her feel better to cut those things out, even though she feels like there's nothing she can eat anymore. And I'm just like, fuck. I don't want to do that. Because one thing that always pisses me off, I'm a hater about these posts, is when I see those posts on Twitter where somebody's like, oh, I'm sorry to say that, like, I tried diet and exercising, and unfortunately it does work, and it makes you feel better. I get mad when I see those posts. I'm like, fuck, no. I don't want to believe that. Don't tell me that. Stop it. I know it's true, but I don't want to believe it. I don't want to believe that I actually have to start moving my body more and eating foods that don't taste as good as cheese. I mean, Trixie also works all the time and never takes a break, so that probably also might have something to do with the health issues, but I'm glad that she's feeling better. I used to like popcorn, but I started disliking it and stopped eating it because of how annoying it is to pick the corn kernels that get stuck in between my teeth. I love popcorn, but I totally understand what you mean there. And it gets even worse when one gets caught in your throat and you just feel that itch. I still do like popcorn a lot, though. I like getting it at the movies. What? That was unfair! That was bullshit. But hey, I got an achievement. Popcorn used to be used as cereal. Yeah, all the corn-based cereals, like Pop cereal. Gotta have my Pops. Gotta have my Pops, baby. Coconut oil. Wait, coconut oil is bad for you? Really? Is it actually? That was all a psyop? A ruse? Was it like the Get Milk campaign? Where they only said milk was really healthy for you so they could get it off of the shelves? Because there was a surplus. I used to put coconut oil in my hair all the time. Is it really not good for you? Shit. Well, what oil do I put in my popcorn now? I'm just gonna use butter. I will also stress that it's important to give your body nutrition however you can get it. Focusing solely on dieting and calories and what now can make it very easy to develop an eating disorder and or have an unhealthy relationship with food. That's true. That's true. And it's a real problem in America too. A lot of that stuff that you do kind of not realize is like pro-ana propaganda. And I do want to have a healthy relationship with food. Sometimes it's complicated. But I'm gonna get better. Popcorn used to be a breakfast cereal? So wait, but how did that work? When you put the milk in it, doesn't it just dissolve? Because liquid makes popcorn like shrink and disintegrate. That must have been a pretty soggy cereal. I don't think I would want to eat popcorn with milk. That's like a Charlie Kelly from Always Sunny invention right there. Coconut oil. Oh, okay. Coconut oil is better for your hair. All right. Well, that's good to know that I wasn't completely destroying my hair. Well, not that it matters because I am completely destroying my hair now. All right. I will not consume coconut oil orally anymore. I shall only put it in my hair. It's hella tasty. Oh, I like olive oil. Yesterday I had a nice piece of focaccia with my Tuscan spice olive oil. That was so good. When I was a kid, one of my favorite snacks was just taking like a piece of bread and just like dipping it in a bowl of olive oil. I loved doing that. I would come home from school. I would cut a piece of baguette. I would fill up a little ramekin with some extra virgin olive oil. And I would just go dipping. I would jump in. Splash, splash, baby. It was a good snack. Olive oil is for cooking, then butter is for nomming. Yeah, butter is for snacking. Like bread and butter is good too. Love when a restaurant puts just a big thing of bread and butter in front of you. A+, 5 stars on Yelp. Even if the rest of the food isn't even good. Okay, so checking, yeah, it appears coconut oil is not good due to it having effects that raise blood cholesterol higher than most regular saturated fats. Oh my god. Okay. Wow. It's a good thing I haven't consumed a lot of coconut oil in my life. It was good on popcorn, but I don't think I've had it in a lot of other things. I've mostly just used coconut oil for my hair.
because I have very thick, coarse hair, and I need all the moisture I can get. I've been happy. A lot of people lately have been telling me they've been liking how I've been wearing my hair. I straighten it a lot now, and I just wear it really, really long. I've had people asking me if it's real, and that's so flattering to me. I'm just like, yeah. No extensions here. I mean, I like extensions. But I like being able to tell them, well, the color's not real. But it's all mine. The ends may be fried to all hell because I haven't gotten it cut in like 3 years. But it's mine. As someone who struggled a lot with body image in relationship with foods, this is very important for me. I may be at the heaviest I've ever been, thanks to depression meds, but I'd rather be fat than happy, over thin and miserable. I feel the same way. I would rather be nice and plump and happy than real thin and depressed as hell. And you know what? All bodies are beautiful, so like... we must take care of ourselves. Charlie, no one is gonna know what the hell corn milk means. Not just put corn milk, she'll get it. Lilith will get it. She'll understand. If I was an Always Sunny character, am I the most like Charlie? I'm probably a mix of Charlie and D. Or maybe Frank and D. I've been holding on to this since you mentioned spinach and smoothies. I hear you, but every time I do that, it makes my teeth feel weird. I mean, spinach is stringy, but as long as you blend it up really fine, and you mix it with the right fruits, and if you have other textures in there, like the seeds from berries, it might distract you a little bit. I like spinach in my smoothies, though. What kind of stuff does coconut oil do for your hair? It just makes it very moisturized and shiny. If you grow up with very thick hair, you will not be able to escape having a phase where you try to learn how to properly maintain it. So I would do a lot of hair masks when I was younger. And one of the masks that I would do was I would just take Trader Joe's coconut oil and I would slather my hair in that shit. And then I would just sit there for like 40 minutes. And then I would take a shower. And it would feel so soft and nice. I haven't done that in a long time. But I should do another hair mask again. That's like the exact opposite of what the crank health gurus say about it. About coconut oil? Do they say it's really good for you? Because it doesn't have mind control powers in it? Yeah, it moisturizes it and makes it shiny. That's exactly what it does. Oh, that's a pretty bowl of fruit right there. My oh my. Yeah. So I don't do as much intense treatment on my hair as I used to. I probably should, because I dye it a lot and I straighten it a lot. But I'm told most of the time that my hair is pretty healthy. People have told me it looks nice and shiny now. But I do need to get it cut, because I need to clean up the layers a lot. It's a bit messy. The bunny ears, don't put them off. I don't put the coconut oil inside of my bunny ears. I don't think that's too good for you. That's basically the same as ingesting it orally. But I put it outside and it keeps my ears nice and shiny. Does the VTuber hair reflect the IRL hair? My 2.0 hair will probably reflect my IRL hair a little more.
It's a similar color. My IRL hair. I wouldn't say it's the exact same shade of red as my VTuber, but it is similar. I think Lilith is most like Charlie's uncle with an insecurity for his small hands. Yeah, no, I'm probably one of the side characters if I'm being honest. I'm Mac's mom, who's always dazed out and smoking. There's a little bit of Danny DeVito in everyone. Wait, what? That didn't quite sound right. Uh-oh. Am I rubbing off on you today, Craig's critique? Now you're pulling off the Freudian slips. Clip the chatter. Straighten it, Lilith, honey. There's nothing straight about you. The library is open. Oh my goodness. I just got read on my own stream. But it's true. Ain't nothing straight about this rabbit. Demon men and muscle women. This is for you. Yeet! This is for you. I use mane and tail. I use like a cleansing conditioner now, which is really nice. Hello, Yoshavi. Hello, hello. So good to see you. How are you? I hope you're having a great night. I've been asking my chat what kinds of healthy meals that they like to eat because I've been trying to eat healthier. So what are some healthy meals that are very enjoyable to you? I'm like trying to look for solutions to care for my hair better, because for the past few years now I've been growing out my hair for quite a while, and as a guy it's very long, so I'm trying to find a nice way to make my hair more nicer and less oily. I mean, YouTube has a lot of solutions for like long hair care. I have the opposite problem where my hair gets very coarse. It doesn't usually get oily. Finding the right amount of days to wash it is important. If you have really thick hair, you really don't have to wash it every day. It's actually better for you to not wash it every day. No! Stupid durian. Stupid stinky durian. That's not what the butt wine smells like, by the way. How are you? I'm doing okay. I'm feeling a little under the weather today. But I'm happy to be streaming, though. But I need to eat healthier so I can feel above the weather. I just had soup because sicky. You're not feeling well either? Oh no, what's going around? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to get you sick. Through the computer screen. Oh, I hope you feel better. Something is in the air in this late May. I think it's the mind goblins. I've been using color depositing and color maintenance shampoo, conditioner, and wash like once a week, and it's the healthiest it's been in years. I love those color depositing conditioners. I used to use those all the time. They were great. They smell good. I used to do all sorts of crazy shit. Like, I would use those. What I would do other times was I would take like a white conditioner and then I would mix a little bit of semi-permanent hair dye in there. And I don't know if it really worked or not to kind of upkeep the color. But I loved doing it. But yeah, the color upkeep is so important when you color your hair crazy colors. It's especially hard with red because the molecules are really big or something, whatever my hairdresser told me years ago. Uh-oh. I hear drama in the halls of my building. I bet there could be an entire soap opera about my building. It's pretty funny, the things I hear. I used to have such long, thick hair. How times have changed. Jacob, the next time I see you, can I just give your head like a little small light tap for good luck? It's okay if you don't want that. I have a problem. Just kidding. No, I don't want to rub it. I just want to give it a tap for good luck. I'm so sorry. It's a sick girl summer in here. It truly is. What is going on with all of us? What are you doing, Pepper? I blocked off the access to the figures, so he cannot have them. I told you guys he broke one of my figures the other day. It was a prize figure, so, you know, it wasn't a lot of money, but still, it was a Madoka figure that I really, really liked. And I had to throw it out. He destroys everything I love. I don't know what to do for the majority of the summer, because majority of the summer I'll just be at home watching streams and playing games. I'm wanting to go out, but I don't want to spend a lot of money, especially before I head to Anime Expo later in June. Ooh, have fun at Anime Expo. That should be a good time. Well, you know what? If you're an adult, it's fine. Once you're at the point where nobody's forcing you to go outside and be active anymore, just live the life you want. Although go outside sometimes. That's important. And that's something I need to do more. Although I have been this past week, I've actually been busy. And I miss just being in my cave. I've been having great luck with the purple and black. Black is actually supposed to be a pretty easy color to keep. Black and brown are not hard, are easy for upkeep. Purple? I know the only thing I know for purple is that it's hard to get the purple because you basically have to like bleach your hair white. Like you have to bleach it and then you have to tone it after, because if you put like a purple hair dye on just blonde hair, it's not going to come out the way you want. But then once the color is in, like you're golden. The purple sounds cool. I have wanted to experiment with other colors before, and I really miss when I had pink hair. Having pink hair was the best, but I had to stop because bleach is not good for thick, coarse hair. But I miss it, and I wish I could do other fun colors. But I'm happy being able to do my red and keep it relatively healthy. I would have thought Lilith had smolecules. Gee, we have a lot of comedians in here tonight, don't we? Well, you know what? The fruit girl is not actually, she does look very impressed. You have permission to fondle the bald head? Jail. Jail. No. I just want to give it a tap. For good luck. Fondle the bald head. Hey, what are you doing? It's too early for these shenanigans, Pepper. You're not supposed to start being crazy until 9 o'clock. Mother, why? I must be with them. I wish to be an anime figure too. Now this cat can be a menace. I love him and he's very sweet and he loves me very much, but he's a menace. And that's why I have all of my expensive figures up on the higher shelves where he can't reach. Pepper. Now he's trying to knock down my microphone.
Because if he broke my tummyache bunny figure that I spent an amount that I will not say on here on, then this cat is gonna owe me money. Get some sunlight, then go back inside. Yeah, just like it's like a quick dip in the pool. Quick head in the sunlight. Don't even have to go outside. Just stick your head out the window. Oh, and thank you for the hydrate. And welcome, Agua TV. Welcome, welcome. Good to see you. Pepper, stop it. I've had good luck with my purple hair. I just don't wash it in hot water. That is a very important thing to do with any crazy colored hair. When you wash it, like full shampoo wash, cold water is going to be your best friend. Or at least as cool as you can possibly handle it. I was insane when I was a teenager. I would take freezing cold showers when I would wash my hair. Now I just take like somewhat lukewarm, but on the cooler side, and only when I need to rinse out the shampoo. And then once I'm done, and I just need to like wash the rest of my body, I'll put it back up to the hot stuff. But yeah, I was insane when I was younger for doing that. Just a full-on 10-minute freezing shower. Among schedule-wise, I would like to work more scheduled times, but I need to make sure none of those times correspond with other events and days where I'm doing stuff. Then along with that, if only classes weren't so freaking expensive, I'd be doing summer classes, but money-wise, I just can't. Honestly, fuck money and fuck capitalism. There's so many amazing things that we could be doing, if not for the cost. Did any of you guys watch Jenny Nicholson's new video about the Star Wars hotel? I watched the whole thing, not all at once, in like increments. But that made me realize truly how evil capitalism is. That was insane. And that's another thing. Having to spend $5,000 for a luxury hotel experience, gatekeeping it, essentially, for most of the public that really want to go and have fun, take their children, or LARP with their friends, you know? But yeah, it was a great video. You have permission to ponder the orb, the bald head. Bald! Ponder the bald. He's Dennis the Menace. He is! This cat is fucking Dennis the Menace. And a little bit of Garfield, too. Have you considered letting him cause chaos as a treat? I do let him cause chaos when he's not causing destruction. Like, after he takes a shit, he'll run around the house. He'll gallop, and he'll yell and scream, going, I just pooped, I just pooped, I just pooped. And I'll let him do that. But when it comes to the anime figures, you have to have your boundaries. Don't break the waifus. You can be crazy, just leave the waifus out of it. I had some friends say purple is so hard to try and keep in their hair, but then later talked about taking daily showers in hot water, and I was like, you don't say. You don't say. Yep. 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 If I was there with you, the two of us would have just smirked at each other. Yeah, and the days that I don't wash my hair, I'll just pull it into a bun. And I'll wash my body. But like, you know, not washing it every day, it helps keep the color in longer too. Yeah, I wash my hair like 2 or 3 times a week. But I don't need to every day. And it helps keep my hair red for much longer. Although now my hair is just like permanently red just because I've dyed it this color for so many fucking years now.
I sure did, and the moment she said the price, I had a mini heart attack. Me too! That is insane. $5,000 and for that? To be sat behind a pole? If I'm paying $5,000, I want to be written into the fucking story of the hotel. I want to get a producer credit, you know? And the fact that, like, the issues that she had when she was told by Disney that they couldn't resolve it, and then she posted about it on Twitter, and they saw the amount of followers that she had, and they were like, oh, never mind, we can resolve it. Just imagine all of the people that have issues when they go to the parks and these experiences, and the company tells them they can't resolve it, but they don't have hundreds of thousands of Twitter followers to come to the rescue, you know? Like, it's so unfair. Bruh, 5,000, that's BS, right? And it's only, you only get to stay 2 nights. If they let you stay for like a week, I don't know. That's still a little steep. But 2 nights, $5,000? And for a shitty tiny room with barely any space to stretch your legs. Melon! Oh, and hello, INF with you. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, we are pogging with the fruit game today. I just felt like yapping and playing fruit game. Bruh, you can use that $5 grand towards an entire trip to Japan. Yeah, you can book a trip that's so much more worthwhile for $5K than being in a themed hotel for 2 days. I don't know. I mean, an experience like that in general just doesn't really sound like my thing. Because the idea of having to, like, interact, I don't know, talk to, like, the people that are basically just paid to interact with you, I don't know, is weird to me. And I feel like I would get awkward talking to the actors there. But, like, I don't know. The ship looked kind of cool, but it could have looked cooler. And they could have had a lot more amenities. But no, if you want more amenities, you have to pay an extra $500 for that. I can see the hotel being 1,000 working, but 5,000, no pepperoni. Yeah, 1,000 is even more justifiable. But yeah, looking at that, are we really surprised the place doesn't exist anymore? I felt so bad when she said that in the beginning of the trip. Before even checking in to the hotel, they had to stand in like a waiting area in the Florida heat for like 40 minutes. I would simply not survive. I would simply die. I would just ask God to take me now. Not worth it. Not fucking worth it. But I've also never been to Disney before. So who am I to judge? But I have been to Lethal Company. There's a reason that exec got let go. Who was that? Bob Chapek? Lots of Bobs over at Disney. I'm not a theme park guy on the best days solely because of the price point. I've only been to Disney parks once in my life, but this seemed like such an obvious catastrophe from the outset. You could get better value going on an actual cruise for the fraction of the price. Not that I've ever been to cruise, lol, I'm cheap. Join the club. I will not go on a cruise. I will never go on a cruise. I do not want to be out at sea for days. But yeah, it's like that price would even be more justifiable in a cruise, you know? But it just sounded like a lot of corner cutting. And greed. Very greedy. Lilith, you're an introvert. Of course you'd not be interested in an event where interacting with people is the main focus. Yeah, it's true. Exactly. I'm an introvert. I don't like talking to strangers. I once asked my mom if I was guarded, and before I even finished the sentence, she said yes. And then I asked my best friend last week if she thought I was guarded, and she was like, I don't know if I would exactly say you're like super guarded, but like, you know, when a stranger comes up to us to like ask a question, tell us we look nice, or like eavesdrop or something, me and whoever else we're with are usually more inclined to talk to them. And that's very true. I don't know. I don't trust people. But yeah, no, honestly, that whole experience, I think it would be fun for Star Wars fans, people who like LARPing, and people who love theme parks. But for an introvert like me who gets very serious sensory overload, I think that trip would have been a huge nightmare for me. Not that I ever would have been able to afford it, but yeah. Staying at a themed hotel where you're constantly having to run around and do events and interact with strangers sounds like my worst nightmare. If the cost of $5,000 just to stay for 2 days, then they better be giving you one hell of an experience. Like, you get your own lightsaber, dine with guest characters, make your own little RC droid. If not, people are just getting their money ripped off. Those are all really cool ideas. And they did none of those. Like, there was a, like, lightsaber training mini game, but it was really lame. And there was, like, a dinner performance one night. Like, an alien singer did, like, a concert. But they don't, the actors don't sit with you or anything. And I think if you try to roleplay with them, they just look at you funny. And they're like, what are you doing? I'm not getting paid enough for this shit. I heard that the actors on the Star Cruiser were really good, though. I know Jenny had nothing but good things to say about them. I haven't been to Disney parks either. Nah, I grew up going to the poor man's Disney park, which was Hershey Park in Pennsylvania. And Hershey Park was fucking slap, okay? I mean, my family, we were not poor, but we weren't really the Disney vacation kind of family. we were always a little more modest. But I loved going to Hershey Park. Chocolate everywhere. That's a fun theme park. I enjoy theme parks. Disney World's fun, but it's the no-no state, so not sure when I'll go again. Do want to go to Disneyland. I liked Universal when I went. Universal was fun. That's because at Universal there were a lot of other things besides like rides and roller coasters. Because I'm not really an amusement or a theme park kind of person because I don't like roller coasters. And I don't like intense rides. That's also just kind of a sensory nightmare for me. And I don't like heights. But Universal was fun, and I would like to go to the Disney World, I think is the one in California. I would like to go there at least once, just to experience it and just to say, like, yeah, I've been. Because even, like, a lot of my friends told me that, like, who have gone for the first time as an adult, told me that there is something kind of magical and fun about the whole experience. So I would like to go one day, but it's not at the top of my bucket list, I'll tell you that. Lilith doesn't want to be the cause of another poop cruise. Exactly! I can't go on a cruise because I don't want to be another poop cruise. And knowing me, I would be the cause of the next poop cruise. I would have a bathroom situation so violent that I would break the engine. And all those poor Disney cruise people would be just trapped and stink for the next few days until reinforcements arrive. Oh, this is gonna fall easily. I just go to Japan. It's Japan themed and places anime themed. I want to go to Sanrio Pearl Land really badly. That's a theme park I'd go to. Because it's all fucking Sanrio themed. You can go to a fucking Hello Kitty rave at Sanrio Pearl Land. How cool is that? I want to go to the Hello Kitty rave. I want to hug a giant cinema roll. I want to spend way too much money on Sanrio merchandise. I am not above it. I also want to see the Mario Land at Universal. Because when I went to Universal, the Mario Land wasn't a thing yet. But I wanted to see the Super Nintendo Land, because that actually looks pretty cool. But I think I'd rather go to the one in Japan, because that one looks cooler. I want to go to Hershey Park. Hershey Park is fun. You get to go on one ride where you're in a boat and it takes you on a tour of the chocolate factory and how they make the chocolate, and you get to see a big giant bathtub full of chocolate during the ride. I remember when I was a kid, I was really excited about that ride because I thought I was gonna get to dip my hands in the chocolate bath. And then, when I was on the ride, our boat went right past the chocolate bath and it was behind glass. And I think I cried because I was so upset about that, because that was what I was looking forward to the most. And my parents had to explain that if I had dipped my hand in the chocolate bath, then they would have burned. Because that chocolate was like molten. It was still a fun experience though. Sounds like a place Libra would like to go just because she loves chocolate. I bet they have a Skittles exhibit there for her. Guys, let's all donate a bunch of bits to Libra so she can go to Hershey Park. I want her dreams to come true. How about it? She deserves it. I think her birthday is coming up actually. She's another May birthday. The park I went to the most as a kid was the Backlot Traveling Fair. They came by every summer where the carnies were zonk teenagers and bolts on the rides would rattle. Fun stuff. Oh, that kind of sounds like the county fair that I would go to with my family sometimes. Way, way upstate. Those rides were janky as hell. I love janky amusement parks, actually. Those are really fun. They're nostalgic. I want to go to the Nintendo area of Universal. Me too! I want to eat the fucking peach popcorn. And I want to get a little Yoshi hat. And I want to get a picture hidden in the fucking block. It looks cool. It looks really cool. That does not look like a scam. That looks fun. And I want to try all the different Nintendo-themed snacks. I'm sure none of them are healthy, but they'll be good. I don't care. I'm on vacation. Disney World is Florida, then the one in California, Adventure in the main Disneyland. Alright, then the one I want to go to, I guess, is Disneyland. I want to go to the one in California. My sister somehow goes multiple times to Disney World per year. Then my niece goes on her own too. I don't understand these people. Yeah, I am not a Disney adult by any means. And the people that go to Disney super often, I'm just like, how do you have the money? I mean, do they have fast passes? I imagine if you go to Disney a bunch of times a year, you'd want to get the fast pass just so you're not spending every day of your life waiting in a long-ass line. Growing up in Syracuse, being so close to the New York State Fair was nice. The land of deep-fried Twinkies. Bungee jumping. Deep-fried Oreos. Nothing like a state fair or a county fair. I actually think I know the exact one you're talking about. Such a good time. Truly the essence of summer. Funny enough, like 2-3 weeks ago, I went to both Disney and Universal. It's a lot of fun, but I highly recommend going with friends or family. It is fun going with people. I went to Universal with my mom, and we really enjoyed ourselves, despite the fact that it was raining. The thing that makes me anxious about cruises is, like, if there's a problem with your cruise ship, it can go real bad. And if your hotel has a problem, it's just easier to leave. Yep. If I'm on vacation, I would rather be landlocked, personally. Because the idea of being trapped at sea is scary. The sea is a terrifying place. It'll kill you. It's been around much longer than any of us. Okay, persimmons, hit each other. There. So if I don't know, you can't evacuate the middle of the ocean. But you can evacuate a hotel. Yeah, cruises are scary. I don't get people that do them often. I got to experience Super Nintendo Land at Universal in California. It's super cool because the minute you step into the main entrance through Peach's Castle, it's like you're in a new world, not even Universal anymore. Ah! I want to go! I bet it's cooler than the Walking Dead exhibit. Now that is truly an immersive experience, the Nintendo Land. It was like when I was a kid and I would go to Nintendo World. I would always feel deeply immersed in that store. Or better yet, when it was the Pokemon Center. I miss when it was the Pokemon Center. Her birthday's coming up soon. I think it's like the 27th or something. I can't remember. I need to ask her again. She did send it to me. I already know what game I'm gonna get her, but I'm not telling. It's a secret. Isn't the Fast Pass also a ripoff? I'm not sure. I wouldn't know because I've never had one. But is it good? Anybody who's ever had a Fast Pass before? Is it a ripoff? State Fair also had a lot of farm animals. I loved petting the cows and the sheep. I love a good petting zoo! I love a petting zoo. There was one time I visited a friend at his college, and it happened to be like a day on his campus that was famously known where like all the students get really day drunk. I don't remember the reason why. Schools are just like that. But my friend and I, we didn't get day drunk, but we did get pretty toasty. And we got food, and then we walked back to campus, and we saw that in the middle of the campus was just a random petting zoo for the night. And they had goats, and I think they had a hare. They had snakes, and a few other animals. And it was just me, my friend, and all these other drunk students. Blissed out. I got to hold a baby goat. It was so cute. It was very sweet. Goats love attention. These baby goats were like crazy for attention. There was one baby goat there where whenever somebody wasn't petting it or paying attention to it, it would go, nah! It would start screaming. It was really funny. That was a nice memory. Love a petting zoo. Checking out the butter sculpture! Have you guys ever seen that movie, Butter? Where it's about people in a butter sculpture making contest? It was kind of a cute movie. I was just like, who came up with this idea, though? I don't really even swim. The sea can have me when I'm done with my earthly body. You don't know how to swim? It's such an important skill. Learn to swim. I mean, well, even though I can swim, I don't think I could swim very far if I'm out in the middle of the ocean. And I would also be terrified of what lurks beneath. Because it's the ocean. And a lot of terrifying things lurk beneath. Like the Kraken. It's cooler in my opinion, but they don't have the Walking Dead scare walkthrough at the Universal anymore. Well, if they ever bring it back, I hope they workshopped it. Because I thought it was bad. And I was not scared at all. It's cooler depends on the day, but generally, yeah. The fast passes are a scam generally. Alright, I guess I won't get one then. But I'm also not going to be going to Disney or moving to Florida or California anytime soon. Imagine me living in Florida. Imagine. Somewhere where it's hot and sticky all the time. Imagine. I'm thinking about what to get her make for Libra's birthday. One is to either get her a cute little plush because she just loves plushies, or two, make some sort of art. You can never go wrong with art. Get her the Saya Fumo from A Song with Saya no Uta. Oh, I got another achievement, yay. But I still haven't gotten a watermelon. I'm pissed. Yeah, get her the Saya Fumo. I didn't say I didn't know how, I said I rarely do it. Oh, okay. I mean, I rarely swim now, too. I haven't swam in a long time, but I still know how. I could be persuaded to if the conditions are right. A nice private pool. At the Star Wars Luxury Hotel. Although now that you mention it, it's been a hot minute since I swam less. Do I know how to swim? Skill issue? I feel like maybe I heard about the Fast Pass thing on that Defunctland channel. I need to start watching some Defunctland videos now that I watched Jenny's video. I'm so curious about what other Disney creations have burned to the ground due to corporate greed. It's very entertaining stuff. I'd love where it's hot and dry because of suffering. I want to be somewhere where it's always cold. I should just move out to Eastern Europe. Live my little recluse dreams. Never see the sun again. Plush-wise, I was thinking of getting Lilith the Doro plush! Or Libra Doro plush. Libra Doro, Libra Doro, Libra Doro. She would love that. We send our Doros to each other all the time. Sometimes we'll just have a conversation where we send each other Doros. And we always know what we're trying to say. Tornado warning! Oh no, Fluffy! Please stay safe, okay? Take care of yourself. Find somewhere safe. Please stay safe. Yeah, get in the basement. That's the safe place to be. Gather the dogs. Gather the doggos. Bring their toys. Get real cozy. Defunctland's video on the Disney Channel bumper is a genuine YouTube masterpiece. On the bumper? Oh, I didn't know they covered things on Disney Channel, too. I thought it was just like theme park stuff. Doro. I feel like Doro is gonna become my Dio. I'm just gonna start saying Doro after sentences. Doro. Basement a go-go with the puppos for us! Yay! Everybody be safe in your family. Fluffy and Lumi Family Protection Squad over here. Tell the doggos they're being very good. Funny part with the Doro, I just made it because of how funny and goofy it is, made Libra into one, while also sort of having the intention of Libra starting a game. I've recommended her because the Doro originally came from... Wait, the Doro is from Nikkei? These goofy little memes are from the booty shooting game? Huh? I did not know that. I just thought they were little meme guys. Wow. Is that why there's so many pictures where Libra's Doro is holding a gun? How about that? Well, we have a lot to talk about on Thursday at the Harpy Horror Coven. Oh yeah, for anybody new coming in, on Thursday on Libra Historia's channel, we're gonna be having another Harpy Horror Coven stream. It's gonna be fun. Pepper agrees. We're gonna talk about horror, have some discussions, ask some questions, have some giggles, learn a little bit about each other's tastes. I'm sure Libra's probably coming up with some questions. Maybe I'll come up with a few of my own. But it's gonna be a good time. So I hope you'll join us. It'll be on Libra's channel. Thursday, 9 ET, 8 CT. Doro. That one I made on my own because I'm like, haha, funny Libra Doro holding a gun. You know, it really captures her essence very well. But wow. My Doro is from the booty shooting game. Cute VTuber with a gun. I'm excited to get my new art. I love when I'm able to commission new art. I'm having this problem where I'm just like, alright, this money that you spend on VTubing, maybe you should think about looking into some new assets for your 2.0 debut. But then on the other hand, I'm like, but art. But new art. I like new art. And you guys like seeing new art, right? Do you all like it when I post commissioned art? I have fun with it. That is one of the biggest issues with VTubing, is the skebs. Ordering all them skebs and losing everything in your wallet. Hey! No egging upon entry. But hello, Pink Floyd. Welcome, welcome. Hope you're having a good night. Good to see ya. Doro art is like a sort of a whole major thing with Nikkei, but it's officially part of Nikkei and used as a little gag and funny thing. It was a meme at start, then the creators and official team producers at Nikkei noticed it and loved it so much that they went along with it and made it canonical with the game itself. I mean, it's so cute. It's just like it's so goofy. You just look like a little gremlin guy. It reminds me of the little Yippee meme. You know, the little Yippee guys? Yippee! Lilith art is good art. Thank you! I love Lilith art. I love whenever you guys make Lilith art. That always makes my day. Like, after my birthday, I was looking at all the art that you guys made for me for my birthday, and I, like, started tearing up. It just made me so happy. I posted the silly goose pic on my Twitter. But yeah, VTuber art is fun. It's just cool seeing, like, I don't know, pieces of your character doing cool shit. If I could, I would commission Nebrastic for some Eldritch horror art. I would like to start getting some, like, crazier, scarier art of Lilith. Like, one of my big dreams is I want to commission an artist to draw the Nirvana in Utero cover, but, like, with me showing the innards and all. Like, you see all the organs on the inside. Like, I think that would be so cool. Lilith in Utero art. I have so many ideas for just, like, more intense Lilith art that I want to get. But for now, I just want to get a couple of cute drawings. And it is called a strike. Oh, I struck out. What else is new? I struck out on my Riz. That and just the general fit of the Doro is very fitting for nearly how goofy and gremlin every VTuber can be. I mean, I think Lilith as a Doro is perfect. Because looking at it, I think that's how everybody actually sees me. They just see this little creature running on 4 legs. With a face that looks like there are no brain cells inside. I would describe Nebrastic style as black and white VTubers as Madoka witches? Wait! Can you post a link to this artist in the server? I want to see their stuff now. Alright, now I actually want to try the timed ones. So what do I do for the timed version? Time limit. Okay. I guess it's just how much can you stack in like 3 minutes. So it's essentially the same thing, you're just timed. Alright, I gotta get locked in, guys. Locked in. Locked in. Locked in. That's cool that they added a new mode, actually. I like that they're still adding content to the game. One thing that Suika game did that pissed me off was when they made a multiplayer mode, it's local only. Cause like, I want to be able to play against like VTuber friends and people that aren't close by, you know? And I'm like, why? You're leaving money on the table. It's like playing Tetris against your friends. Oh, she is locked in. She is locked in. Sorry, Chad. After this game, I'll be checking messages. I'm being timed. Oh, ow, ow! Ouya. That just reminded me, I used to know a person who had a video game console called the Ouya, and my friends used to make fun of him for it. And I'm like, is the Ouya really that bad? The Ouya. Ooh. You ever just have a memory unlock that makes you giggle? Oh, 50 seconds. Oh, no, my blueberry. Oh, I'm getting good. Oh. Peach. 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 Oh, 20 seconds. And no fruits have fallen. No! Am I cracked or am I cracked? I'm cracked. Oh, baby, am I cracked? Funny enough, I'm in Suika right now. I still love Suika game, but I'm just like, why'd they do that? I'll take the Bart Simpson version of Nevermind. That's not Lilith themed. You can commission that. I'm gonna commission Lilith in Utero. Oh man, I remember the Ouya. Was the Ouya really a bad console? What was it for? What could you play on the Ouya? Because they always made fun of this guy for the Ouya. But they never told me what was so wrong with it. I'm like, what's wrong with the Ouya? Ouya. I think you could watch movies on the Ouya. Schneel, schneel. Schneel. The joke console? What was so funny about it? It was a strange concept that I don't know how it got that far into production. I need to do Ouya research now. Can you play Doom on it? Can you play Hamtaro GBA games on it? I want to play a Pokemon ROM hack, but I'm scared. I don't know which one to start with. They're so daunting. Eat a peach. I'd love a peach right now. Wasn't it for mobile games? It was for mobile games? Are you kidding? Okay, now I know why they were making fun of the Ouya. Was it really just for... Why would you buy a whole console just for mobile games? Just get a phone. Do you not already have a phone? The Ouya was pretty much an Android game console? Lame. Okay, he should have been made fun of more. It was good for emulation, but basically it was just an Android box that was underpowered. Oh, I was gonna ask if people emulated games on it. I figured they just made fun of it because it was like a plug and play. You know, one of those plug and play that was like 600 plus games and they're all dog shit. Shovelware. Horribly coded. Cheap. The mobile game market is the antithesis of console gaming. Why would you play a mobile game on anything other than your phone? Like, isn't the point of a mobile game to, like, pick up and play for 5 minutes while you're, like, on the go or bored? Why would you play it on your TV? Seems kinda silly to me. If you're gonna make a new console, like, make some original good games for it, you know? Are there any Pokemon ROMs that have you play as a member of Team Rocket? I'm not sure. I'll have to look that up. That sounds like a cool concept. Because I want one with, like, a cool story, not where it's like, this is so hard, and these are all the new battle features that have been added. I'm like, well, no, I want one where there's a cool story. I play for the plot. Motherfucker needed Angry Birds on the big screen. This loser is playing Flappy Bird on his flat screen. No! Hang on, everybody. I'll be right back. I think I hear some cat shenanigans going on out there. Be back in a second. I thought I heard hissing, and then as I was going to my door, my cat was mysteriously in my room. He's plotting. He's always plotting. He's plotting to get me an Ouya. This girl plays Honey Pop for the articles. Actually, the gameplay in Honey Pop is really good. They're fun puzzles. I saw somebody playing Honey Pop 2 once. The girls were cute, but it was a bit much for me. Just a wee bit. I play Honey Pop for the articles. I play Honey Pop because it's just like Bejeweled, but with breasts. Typical cat bending space and time. My parents say that their cat Daisy is a dimension traveler, because she loves to jump on the walls. And sometimes she'll just kind of disappear for a little bit and then she'll reappear. And they'll say it's because she was traveling to another dimension. But only she has access to the portals. I want to finish that game, Little Kitty Big City. It was so cute. I was having a good time with that the other day. Maybe next week, it'll be my, like, end of week game. Because I'll probably be playing a lot of horror games next week. Bibra and I think, will be doing Spooky's Jump Scare Mansion. And I also really want to play World of Horror, too. So I'll need a nice palate cleanser after all that. Meow. I don't know if you guys can hear him. He's protesting. I don't trust him, so I'm keeping him in cat jail for the remainder of stream. Yee, World of Horror. Yeah, Jacob, thank you for getting me that game. I really appreciate that. That's very sweet. Sorry, I'm just vibing to this song. What is this? This is the Shining Falls Trials from Super Mario Bros. Wonder. This is such a bop. I champion that game so much despite having never played it. I'm excited. I don't really know much about World of Horror besides the visuals, which look insane. But I'm excited. Ooh, this one is a jam. It is, right? This is a bop. This makes me think of being at the beach. Sipping a drink out of a coconut. It'll be fun to watch the both of you go at it at playing multiplayer horror games. We do need some good multiplayer horror games to play. I was so embarrassed. A few weeks ago, I was playing games with Yoshibi, and then I was looking through my library for something to play, and I was like, I don't have a lot of multiplayer games. Oh boy. But then I ended up buying the game Sunhaven, and that was really fun. And it's gonna bring me back down into my farming simulator rabbit hole. Woohoo! Because I used to play a lot of Stardew Valley. Many, many hours logged into Stardew Valley. Show Cat? I could send pictures of him in the Discord server. And one of these days, maybe I'll get a cat cam for stream, too. When I play the game, I get lost in the phase. Then I find out I'm stuck in Gino's maze. Super Mario ORPG. All you doing now, all these patterns. The Lilith Dead by Daylight arc starts soon. I think I can actually play Dead by Daylight for free, maybe. Maybe? I should check that game out. But yeah, I need more like multiplayer horror games. Because Lethal was really fun. I really had fun playing Lethal during that one collab. I wanted to try Content Warning too, but I don't think people are really playing that anymore. So I'll just need to wait for the next big horror multiplayer game to come out. But I'm just like such a recluse when it comes to games and streaming that everything is single player, and I'm like, oh. Yeah. I need to start being more social. But I'm taking steps. I'm taking steps. And I got VTuber friends. If I recall, there's Backrooms multiplayer horror game that can be a lot of fun. There are over 300 Backrooms games on Steam. I will never get over this. This is my Roman Empire.
300! That is so many Backrooms games. VHS Backrooms. Skibbity Backrooms. Furry Backrooms. These are all titles that exist. Although everybody is telling me I need to play Pools. So I think I'm gonna play Pools. It's the one where you're in the pool rooms. You know, the back rooms, but like there's pools. Multiplayer gaming, but I game to be alone. That's how I usually feel too. Again, introvert thing. But I'm like, the best way to get to know somebody when you're trying to make new friends, I think, is to play games with them. I find it is a lot less awkward than just trying to make small talk, getting to know each other. I find the game is kind of a nice, I don't know, little icebreaker. But since I'm still new to reaching out and making new friends in this community, I have some things to learn, like buying multiplayer games. Content warning was in play for a bit, but then slowly died down because it's somewhat another version of Lethal Company. A lot of people just went back to that. Yeah, it looked a lot like Lethal Company to me, but even goofier, if you could believe. And Lethal Company was pretty goofy. I'm sure the next great multiplayer horror game will come out soon, though. Also, if y'all are ever expecting me to play Poppy's Playtime or Garden of Banban on here, I'm sorry, it's not happening. Anytime I see Mouse playing one of those games, I'm just like, she never looks like she has fun playing them. But she's always funny. Front Rooms when? I should look up if there's a game on Steam called The Front Rooms. There's gotta be. If there's that many Backrooms games, there's gotta be a game called The Front Rooms. Oh, I watched a streamer play pools. It was neat and not scary. It's not scary? I want it to be scary. Maybe I'll just play it for the vibes then. But I do want to play it. Because I've already had a few people ask me to play it. Playing MMOs solo. Club Penguin was a different story. Because back when I played Club Penguin, I would just call up my friends on the house phone and use up all my parents' minutes. Save it for the Poppy Playtime movie. Are they actually coming out with a Poppy Playtime movie? Why? Was it because the Five Nights at Freddy's movie did well? I feel like it's too soon. Poppy's Playtime isn't even that old. Like, at least with Five Nights at Freddy's, it was at least 10 years old by the time they made the movie. You know what would be a good horror game for Lilith? Uno. Jail. Prison, honey. That horror game is not allowed near this stream with a 10-foot pole. I refuse to play that horror game. Garden of Banban is a special kind of masochism. Anytime I see a streamer playing it, I'm just like, this isn't... What's even scary about this? It just looks like a bunch of tedious puzzles to me. I don't know. I could get on my soapbox about it, but I'd just be yapping your ear off all day. Lilith might actually really like Exit 8. It's like a first-person observation duty. Oh, I love observation duty! That's a fun one. I liked playing them on observation duty. These games are... I love the genre of scary but goofy. Like, the game will scare you, but it'll also give you a giggle. Exit 8. How new is that? Did that recently come out? Must capitalize, must profit, must go up. No innovation is the new innovation. Yep. Yep. Bingo. You hit the nail right on the head. Right on the head. Yeah, I don't know. Something just feels very soulless about the game to me. I want a horror game that you can tell the team really cared about making. For the love of the genre. And for video games. And not just so they can fucking sell merchandise. And get a ton of YouTube Kids content slop made about them. Oh. I'm making points, right? The bunny makes some points. Sorry, I'll get off of my anti-capitalist soapbox. Have you played Hollow Cocoon? I have not. What's Hollow Cocoon? That sounds good. Does it involve a spider? No, wait. Spiders don't have cocoons. It's butterflies. Haunted butterflies? What's it about? No, stay up there. Oh, for the fruit, sorry. Brain a bit foggy today. Oh, on my soapbox, you mean. Okay. I will. You don't need to ask me twice. If you ask me to complain, I will complain. Complaining is fun. Japanese horror game. Very good writing. Pretty scary. Ooh. You had me a Japanese horror game, Yosh. I mostly play Japanese horror games, actually. If you ask me what my horror niche would be, I would say Japanese horror games. But I need more that aren't just like, you know, the JRPG Maker games. I really like horror games that have a lot of, like, I don't know, exploration, detective work. And not a lot of chase scenes. Something about those RPG Maker horror game chase scenes just really likes to spike up my blood pressure. Ay, I tell ya. It's no fun being as old as me. Mike Wazowski. But thank you for the suggestion. I'll check that out. Hollow Cocoon. Chair bun, Lilith. Fuck chairmen. Chair bun. I am the chair bun of complaining. Chair bun of yapping and complaining. Disney cuts too many corners. They want to fill your brains with minion memes. Detective work, you say? Sounds like the return of the Obra Dinn. Obla da, life goes on. Ah, ha la la la, life goes on. Obla da, life goes on. Ah, ha la la la, life goes on. Ended up being one of my faves? Ooh, high praise then. I definitely need to check it out. I'll look it up on Steam after stream, actually. I mean, now I have no shortage of horror games. Thanks to Libra, who bought me 5. And Jacob, who got World of Horror. But I still need more. I will not be satisfied. Guys, I watched the creepiest movie the other night. When I was at my friend's, we always like to watch a horror movie whenever I sleep over there. And we watched a movie that apparently Stanley Kubrick said was like one of the creepiest movies he's ever seen. And it was called The Vanishing. And it was like an episode of Criminal Minds, but good. And it was very, very unsettling. Give it a watch. I give it a thumbs up. I forgot what country it was from, though. But if you're not a weak person, and you can watch things with subtitles, you will enjoy it. Almost home time. You can do it, Cast Iron! Lilith believes in you! You can make it home! To a delicious meal! Have you heard of Gravity Rush? I just finished it today and I'm starting the second one. It's really good. I have! I've heard of Gravity Rush because it was a PS Vita exclusive at first. And I was one of the 5 people in the world who owned a PS Vita. So I could play Danganronpa and Persona games. I don't know, I think I had Gravity Rush, but I'm not sure if I played it. It's supposed to be a great game, though. And I know that there's a few of them. The girl in Gravity Rush is really cute. What's her name? Kat? Was it Spanish? It may have been a Spanish movie. Well, actually, it may have been Dutch. Or French. Because there were characters that spoke Dutch and there were characters that spoke French. So it was one of those two. But it was a very creepy psychological movie. And it will make you very unsettled after. Especially when you go into an Uber. Going to stop at the store for corn! 4 for $1.49! That's a steal! What you gonna do with all that corn? Are you gonna make popcorn? Corn on the cob? Doro? Get that corn. Get that corn. Get that corn. Get that corn. Ooh, baby, get that corn. Get that corn. We love to eat corn. Oh yeah, it's Dutch? I thought so. Dutch films do not fuck around, I will tell you that. First one did feel very Vita, but it was fun. And yet Kat is freaking adorable and pretty. And Raven is mommy, mommy, mommy. I should check out Raven then.
Yeah, I know it was one of the few games that utilized all of the features of the Vita. Like, it used the touchpad that they had in the back. And the motion controls. If only they made more interesting and engaging games for that were Vita exclusives. Maybe then the system would have done a little better. But hey, at least it wasn't the Ouya. I'll write a recipe for that too. Thank you! Much appreciated. Corn recipe? Okay, I'm outie. Have a great rest of the stream. Thank you! Go get your corn! Thank you so much for coming by! Wow, what a steal. What would you guys do with all that corn? I would make a cornucopia. On console, you can swipe the touchpad to evade a direction, but you could also just use a button. I would honestly rather use a button. The motion controls make me sick no matter what console I'm using. Like, I remember not even really liking the motion controls on the Wii. But boy, do I love my handheld retro console gaming. And getting angry at Hamtaro games. Corn, corn, corn. Milk corn? No, Charlie! No, Charlie! Nobody's gonna eat your milk corn. But they will have my rum ham. Cook it in the microwave with butter and salt. Ooh, nice and simple. Also, I'm gonna do one more game and then I'll probably end off for today. I'm getting eepy. But I could go for one more game. One more game of stacking fruits. I love to stack my fruits. A lot of Wii games were silly, juggling for what could have otherwise been a button press. Y'all remember back in the Wii tennis days? Where you felt like you were frickin' Serena Williams whenever you hit that Wiimote? When in reality, we looked really stupid and we were just flailing our arms around. I remember playing Twilight Princess on the Wii. And, I hated having to swing my Wiimote to slash my sword. So eventually I just pressed the buttons and that was it. I was like, don't make me do this every time. I am not a coordinated person. I can't play games on keyboard and mouse. Gotta grill and pan sear it? Oh yeah, actually now that I think about it, I'm like, don't just put your corn in the microwave. You gotta get more creative than that. A lot of Wii games were silly, juggling for what could have otherwise been a button press. So true. It makes you feel like you have tennis elbow. Really makes you look and feel like you have tennis elbow. Just like Spider-Man. Ah, motion controls. I do not miss the... They tried. Well, I mean, if I ever start doing VR and getting a 3D model, I'm gonna have to learn motion shit a little more. What? That was such a short game. Okay, one more game. One more game. One more game and then that's it. We are not gonna be here all night, but one more game. Really makes you look and feel like you have tennis elbow. As a lefty, the Wii Link was a betrayal. Oh, I'm so sorry. Yeah, they probably didn't have that in mind. Being, like, accounting for the recessive gene of being left-handed. Well, you know what? A lot of cool bass players and guitar players are left-handed. So who needs to know how to use a Wiimote when you can have something in common with Paul McCartney? And I think Kurt Cobain too, actually. I am not left-handed. Can you believe Nintendo had to be convinced to include Wii Sports for free? Again, another case of corporate greed. But I won't get on my soapbox. Not today. I have to be careful with how much I complain about corporate greed, because I do not want to, burn bridges with certain opportunities that I haven't even met yet. I mean, I'll always be an anti-capitalist, don't get me wrong. But listen, we live in a society. Nintendo USA had to make a hard patch because Nintendo does not do free games. No free games! You want a free game? Fine, you won't pay money. Just give us your organs. You little broke bitch. You know how they say education should be free? Games should be free. All video games should be free. That's what I think. Nature will heal, and society will be restored once all games become free. And this will be a part of my presidential campaign. Thank you for coming to the Lilith political convention. I will be making all video games free. Say recessive again, we dominate. No, I'm saying you guys are better. Because all the cool people are left-handed. Well, there go the tornado sirens. Legit, like, please stay safe out there. I really hope everything is okay. Keep us updated, so we know you're alright. Oh, looks like I got a big chain there. I question what goes on in Nintendo Game Corporation and whatnot, because literally, if you look in the eShop on the Switch, they literally have recommendations for hentai games. I haven't been on that part of the Nintendo eShop. I believe it, though. Can you play Honey Pop on the Switch? I'll stick my corn wrapped in wax paper with butter. Let Chef Mike take care of the rest. I'm sending Gordon Ramsay after your ass. I'm whipping up everybody in chat into shape. Same, we're vibing in the basement. Keep up the good vibes. Put on some music. I'm sending good vibes your way. And protection spells. There's so many spicy games on the Switch. That's interesting. I wonder why that is. I don't think I've ever played a spicy game on the Switch. Because I think of the Switch as, like, you know, the family-friendly console. I guess not so much anymore. I wonder how parents feel about that when their kids see these hentai games on the eShop. Honey Pop is actually a really good match 3 game. Good old Honey Pop. Switch spicy game stream when? Let me look up what games they have on there, actually. What spicy games are on there that aren't too spicy for Twitch, at least. I'm not trying to get banned. Wait, is Bunny Garden on Switch? I'm not playing Bunny Garden. I don't want to play... I draw the line at the panty shots. I'm sorry. Not to be a prude. I may be a simp who will play Monster Boy dating games where they're all wearing bondage. But I draw the line at the panty shots. Oh, it's not on Switch? I didn't think so. Galgun stream? Oh, I've heard of Galgun. Hyperdimension Neptunia stream, anybody? That game's kinda spicy. Wait, it is on Switch? Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord, take me now. Oh, Honey Pop isn't on Switch. Okay. Well, I don't plan on playing that one. Bonjour! Bonjour, Cream Puff Soup. Hello, welcome, welcome. Hope you're having a great day or night. Hope you're enjoying yourself. But yeah, now I need to take a look at what these spicy Switch games are. You've gotten me curious. You happy? I'm curious now. No, 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 no! Oh, well. That's all she wrote. There is a total of 7 rated M games in the eShop. Okay, that's not as many as I thought there would be. I thought it was gonna be filled with just, like, NSFW shovelware, you know? But yeah, alright, that's probably gonna be it for me tonight. This was fun. This was nice and cozy. Sorry it wasn't a more exciting stream. I don't know, I didn't have the focus or the energy for it today. But I'm happy that I still streamed. Tonight was nice, so thank you all for chatting with me tonight. This was a really good talk and conversation. Thank you for all of your healthy food suggestions, by the way. I appreciate those a lot. I will be looking into a lot of those recipes and trying them out and trying to get my physical health together. So thank you. Damn, I just got here. Oh no, I'm so sorry. Well, I stream pretty often, so I shall be back very, very soon, I promise. But thank you for joining on in. I appreciate that a lot. If you look through the recent releases, there's a crap ton of hentai games that they have as recommendations. Yikes. Wait, disregard, forgot the shovelware. Oh no, wait, are most of them shovelware then? There's 2,000 when including shovelware? That's more like it. That's more like it. That sounds a lot more likely, you know? I believe that a little more. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, thanks for streaming. Oh, my pleasure, my pleasure. I had a really fun time. Thank you guys for joining me. Lilith versus her uterus, yeah. Hopefully I will be able to win in the battle against my uterus, but you know, every now and then I come out victorious. So yeah, hopefully by the next time I stream, I will be feeling a lot better. But until then, remember that on Thursday is the collab with Bibra. I will be on her channel at 9 EST, 8 Central Time. We're gonna be talking horror. We're gonna be laughing and goofing, having a nice time. So I can't wait to see you guys there. Thanks for stream. You're so welcome. Alrighty then. Thanks for stream, Lilith. See you next time. I'll see you next time. I'm scared. Don't be scared. I promise. I promise I'm normal. And chat can all attest. But yeah, thank you so much, everybody. Thank you so much to everybody who gifted subs today, who donated bits. Your support means the absolute world to me. Thank you, Kitsune Nate Senpai. Thank you, Cream Puff. Thank you, INF with you. Thank you, Roro. Thank you, Jacob. Thank you, Trickproof. Thank you, Fluffy. Thank you, Doc. Thank you, everybody. Thank you to all of my lurkers. Thank you so much, everyone. Oh, and thank you so much for the follow, Cream Puff Soup. Welcome to the Bunny Cult. Welcome, welcome on in. I shall be back very soon. Now let's see who's available for raid tonight. I think I see Kunryu is streaming, so let's go give Kunryu a nice little raid. Kunryu is playing some Mario Kart. Oh goodness, now that is a multiplayer game that I do have. So everybody go send Kunryu some love. And yeah, I will hopefully see you guys very, very soon. See you guys Thursday on Beeper stream and sometime soon on my stream as well. Bye, 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 bye.